𝐇𝐢𥥐𝐤𝐥𝐷.
Sly's right there. Oh, okay, he's afraid of Sly. Oh, look, Sly's taking after him. Oh my God.
You decide to take a nap, but your weighted blanket has a mind of its own and demands to be the little spoon. Would you like me to try a different style of caption, perhaps something shorter? I went from identifying a weird leaf bug in the house to finding a whole seal in the pool, and honestly I am not sure which one I am more qualified to handle. Trying to act majestic in nature, but the floor is literally made of... The bed starts acting like a haunted bouncy castle, but the ghost is only 8 inches tall. Says he's clearing the driveway, but we all know he's just the world's most inefficient treat dispenser. This game of snow... Feeling when the sneeze is loading, but it finally ends up being a 404 error. You hit the snooze button for the 5th time and your hair starts forming its own ecosystem. Try to act tough, but the weird striped chicken has zero respect for your personal space. If I jump... I used to think cats were solid until I saw this bowl of vanilla bean fluff. Proof that cats are actually 60% liquid and 40% additive. You realize the glass isn't actually a giant cracker, but you have already committed to the bit. Trying to act casual, but you know the door is actually a portal to the snacks you weren't invited to. Would you like me to write a few more options with a different vibe, like something more POV style? Decide to have kids, but realize your wide-eyed stare is now hereditary and neither of you has a clue what happens next. You poke the main character while they are trying to skip the cutscene. You forget to take the hanger out of your suit before heading to work. Trying to figure out if that's a camera or a giant sunflower seed. You're dissociating, but you still want to look high maintenance. Trying to act tough, but you accidentally trip over a literal shadow. You're trying to play it cool at the pool, but remember you left the oven on at the nest. Weekend plans were to be productive, but you realize being a professional potato is actually your true calling. You're late for work, but you're also a lizard who has mastered the ancient... You realize the 3 o'clock a.m. snacks were actually worth the morning transition into a decorative throw pillow. You're trying to have a serious internal crisis, but your roommate thinks you're a pillow. Trying to have a serious conversation, but your cat is already plotting your demise for being 3 minutes late with dinner. You're trying to stay mad, but the scritches are just too high quality.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Trying to enjoy your nap, but the clouds have decided to choose violence. You are the last surviving snack in the house. You have 10 o'clock a.m. Zoom calls, but the sled team only knows how to get to the dog park. Trying to play it cool on the first date, but you've already reached maximum cuddle velocity. Your friend says they want to hang out, but you both have 0 social battery left. Spent 20 minutes sweeping that dust into a pile just so my cat could hit the reset button in 2 seconds. My house is now 10% cat and 90% chaos. This is exactly why we cannot have nice things or clean floors. Would you like me to generate a similar... You're trying to play but your cloud storage has a mind of its own.